Welcome. If you've done parts work with me before, this one's going to feel a little different, and I want to tell you about why before we start. Parts work, like internal family system, meets an emotional or a piece of yourself that's holding something. That's for healing. This practice isn't that. This is for something else entirely, getting your whole system flowing together coherently so you get real clarity, real direction, and real creative momentum. Not just relief from something hard, but movement towards something you're actually building. We're going to speak with the trifecta today, your soul, subconscious mind, and conscious mind, in a very specific order, because each one has a distinct job and the order matters. First, we go to the soul, not for ideas, not quite yet, just for wisdom. The soul doesn't reason its way to an answer. It just knows underneath ego, underneath identity, in a way that's hard to explain and easy to feel once you're there. Then, once you're carrying that wisdom, we bring it to the subconscious mind. And this is the idea maker, the path illuminator. It takes the wisdom and shows you many routes, the different shapes that wisdom could actually take out in the world. And finally, bring it both, the wisdom and the past, to the conscious mind. This is where planning happens, where you decide, where the felt identity shift, the pivot in understanding actually gets integrated into real physical action. And one more thing before we begin. You don't need the whole roadmap today. Genius doesn't usually arrive all at once. Some days you'll get the fullness of the three voices flowing as the one coherent system. And other days you might only get one clear piece from one voice, and that's exactly enough. This is a practice you can return to daily, each time, and in every detail reveals itself. That's not a slower version of the process. That's how the process actually works. One piece, puzzle piece revealed at a time. So get comfortable and let's begin. Close your eyes and take a full breath in and let it go real nice and slow. And I'm going to count you down into just a light brainwave descent, the same way you know from other practices here on my channel. This part regulates you first before anything else happens. So 10, your body settling comfortably. 9, releasing breath slowly. 8, your mind quieting down. 7, the outside world growing soft and distant. 6, attention turning inward. 5, going deeper with your heavy body. 4, the pull of your inner world growing stronger. 3, almost there. And 2, letting go a little more. And 1, arriving into that comfortable brain space of choice. Now, picture yourself in your soulless room, the space that's yours, built for exactly this kind of meeting. And just walk to the center of it and kind of settle in. And if you're holding a real question, a real decision, maybe a creative block or just a sense of which direction, let it be present with you now, just lightly. Maybe set it down nearby, the way you'd set something on a shelf. You don't need to hold it tightly. Just let it be in the room with you. Now, imagine your trifecta standing there with you, your soul, your subconscious mind, and your conscious mind, your trifecta of just flowing genius. And focus on your soul first. However, it appears to you, a presence, maybe a light, a feeling more than a shape, and just invite it in. The soul doesn't reason, it does not need to justify itself with logic. It just knows underneath your ego, underneath any identity you're currently wearing. Let it invite you into a shared experience. Maybe a conversation with words, maybe not. Maybe more like standing inside of a knowing together. This is neuroplasticity in its purest form, showing your own mind a version of itself, maybe that it hasn't fully stepped into yet. So let the soul show you something specific, a version of you who already has this clarity, not as a fantasy, but a fixed goal. Feel into that. What does that version of you feel like in the body? What's different about how they carry themselves? What they're doing, how they're moving, operating. Notice what's different about them, not the whole picture. You don't need that today. Just notice one or two things, a steadiness, maybe an ease, a way of holding a question that doesn't grip it so tightly. Let yourself connect to this emotionally, not just visually. Enjoy this. There's no urgency here. Each time you return to this practice, another piece of the puzzle is revealed, assembling itself a little more night after night, session after session. Now, turn to the subconscious mind. This is the idea maker, the path illuminator, inspired by the version of you the soul just showed you. It's about to help you see what's exactly in the way and what's already available to move through. Ask your subconscious directly, what is the blocker here? And what is the solution? Let the answer come however it wants to come. It might arrive as an emotion, a memory surfacing on its own, a sensation somewhere in the body, or a soft knowing that quietly rises up from underneath. Let yourself see the weave of it, the pattern just ebbing and flowing through your actual life, your actual identity, the way this blocker has shown up before, maybe in different clothes. And let the subconscious mirror back the version of you who already knows how to sort this out. The one the soul just showed you, now with a path starting to form beneath it. Notice how many routes are actually available. Not just one fixed answer of possibility, but branching outward. All of it available to you. Now bring all of it, that felt version of yourself the soul showed you, the blocker and the solution the subconscious revealed, the many paths to the conscious mind. That is where the shift becomes real. Look at the whole picture honestly, the good, the bad, the ugly, if there's ugly in it. None of it needs to be hidden from yourself here. And from that whole honest picture, just choose. Not because you've resolved every uncertainty, but because you can finally have enough of the picture to actually move forward. Ask simply, given all of this, what's the felt identity shift here? What pivot in understanding is actually being asked of me? And what's the first piece of real physical action this integrates into today in my daytime? You don't need the whole plan. Just notice what surfaces as the next real step. Even one small concrete thing, step into it. Now, for a moment, let all three of your trifecta be present in the room together: the soul, the subconscious, and the conscious mind. Not taking turns anymore, just flowing as one coherent system. Notice what that feels like, even briefly, just like this alignment. This is the actual shape of genius, just working as intended. Not one voice doing everything alone, but three strengths coherently moving together. Coherence is simply this: knowing you are supported, not by something outside of you, but by these three main parts of yourself and everything that lives in between them. You are never doing any of this alone. When you're ready, let the room begin to soften. The soul, the subconscious mind, and the conscious mind, all of them stay with you. You're not leaving them behind just to carry them back into your day. Begin to feel your way into your body. Notice your toes. Wiggle them if you like. Feel your breath full and easy. Before you open your eyes, hold on to whatever you received today. Even if it's just one small piece, that's enough. And tomorrow or whenever you return to this practice, another piece reveals itself. So, open your eyes whenever you're ready. This isn't a one-time roadmap. It's a daily practice, and clarity builds a little more each time you show up for it. So until next time.